I am about to show you what this awesome block does. This is my new favorite block, and this is why. Right now, there's no redstone actually powering the amethyst part of this. There's just redstone coming out of the sensor, and it's working like a regular sensor. But if I power it at different levels, it can do all sorts of cool stuff. And so I'm just gonna make this an image right here. You can pause it because this is really the map of everything. Now, what I mean by that is if I power this redstone from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 spaces away, what happens is it only gets a signal strength of 1 going into it. And at a signal strength of 1, it's only looking for this sound, which is people walking. And trust me, I missed a few things. There's a few other things that may set some of these off, but I got most of it. So at signal strength 1, it's people walking. And watch, I'll show you. See, it hears me walking. But if I were to place a block, place blocks, destroy blocks, it doesn't notice that. So this now is a machine that senses player activity only, and this is way better than what it used to be. Trust me, I have these in my level, and I have the old version in my level, and man, these are going to improve them so much. Watch, I'll show you what else. So at a signal strength of 2, it only works on retracting weapons and things like that. So when you pull back your telescope, or when you lock your crossbow or fire your trident, at signal strength 3, it's sensing swimming. At 4, it's elytra. At 5, it's falling and teleportation. So this will be good if you're trying to detect people warping or jumping into your base. You can have these set up to find them. This is so crazy, you know? Like, these are going to do so many things. Now, the next one, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See, let me put that back. So at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, this one is pretty big. It's bells and things like that, minecart movement, splashing in water, and even wolves shaking themselves off after getting wet. 7 is drinking something. The hissing of TNT or creepers when they start, or an arrow or projectile being fired. So this is good for sensing if someone's in the area shooting arrows or lighting TNT. Maybe you could even like set up a way to ban people that use TNT this way. I don't know. Where are we at? 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. At number 8, we have eating, feeding animals, and projectiles actually hitting something, the hit. So that should be more like that. And then hitting a monster. So like that. Then at 9, we have putting on armor. That putting it on using shears, or a ravager roaring. This is a weird one. Then at number 10, there's closing doors, turning off levers, and removing tripwire hooks. So this is cool if you set tripwires and somebody tries to remove them. When they remove it, it'll set off a skulker if it's in this line, an amethyst skulker. And this is also if a dispenser fails to fire. So if you have something full of arrows and someone pulls all the arrows out, it'll fail when it tries to fire, and then it'll hear that. So that could be used to really create bases that have like these old layouts, like with the tripwire and the dispensers, and people would like totally be like, oh, I'm not going to fall for that. That's easy. I'll just break the tripwire. And what that'll do is it'll tell that thing that someone broke one of your tripwires or removed all the arrows from your dispenser, and then you can have it blow it all up or something. It'd work really good. Now the next one is 11, I think. 11, 12, 13, yeah, I think this is 11. And it's when people open doors and flick on levers, and when tripwire hooks go back on. So this is like the reverse of it. And I don't know, for certain things you may want either one or even both. So if anyone even touches a door or lever, it goes off. Now the next one is 12, and this is when you place a block, use flint and steel, spawn a mob using like eggs or something like that, or place liquid. Then 13 is when you destroy a block, when you destroy an entity, probably like a minecart, but definitely a armor stand, like that. And also when you scoop up water. So if you have like a water build or a lava build, and you don't want people stealing the water or lava, this could sense when people do that and do something to retaliate. Then at 14, it is opening a chest and a piston retracting. So when the piston comes back into itself, that's why I used a sticky piston. It is when it retracts, it's that sound. So this could tell when certain doors open and when people open chests. This is a really useful one. It's 14. And then 15 is when chests close back up, when pistons go out, when creepers or TNT explodes, when an instrument is used, or when lightning strikes. This last one has a lot on it, so it's probably not as useful as 14. But anyway, all of that can be done with this block. So I am really looking forward to when it's released. I won't take up any more of your time except to ask you to like, subscribe, and hey, maybe even go on my Patreon or something. Anyway, see you later.